The U.S. government is warning about Iranian retaliation both to the homeland and if you are an American citizen traveling or living abroad. Two important warnings were issued late last night. The first comes from the State Department, which issued this worldwide caution security alert. It warns all U.S. citizens, whether traveling or living overseas, to exercise increased caution. And the other is a Terrorism Advisory Bulletin issued by the Department of Homeland Security. Obviously, both of these warnings are in response to President Trump authorizing the strikes against Iran over the weekend and the continued conflict between Iran and Israel. And if you want to see either of these documents, I'm going to email them out to you tonight in my Facts HQ email, so make sure you sign yourself up. Let's take these warnings one at a time, starting with the worldwide caution alert issued by the State Department. It's important for you to know that this warning isn't limited to Americans traveling to or living in the Middle East. The State Department is advising that all U.S. citizens worldwide increase caution anywhere overseas because there is potential for demonstrations against U.S. citizens and interests abroad. Of course, if you are traveling internationally or if you are an American living abroad, you can always check the State Department website and enter the country where you are planning to travel or where you currently live. And it will give you a color-coded warning based on how much caution you should use in that country. Level 1 blue is exercise normal precautions. Level 2 yellow is exercise increased caution. Level 3 orange is reconsider travel to that country. And level 4 red is do not travel to that country. With this new alert issued by the State Department last night, that puts all foreign countries at a level 2 yellow code. The State Department has issued these worldwide caution security alerts in the past. Most recently, one was issued after Hamas's attack on Israel in 2023. Now, let's talk about this Terrorism Advisory Bulletin. According to Homeland Security, they warn low-level cyber attacks against U.S. networks by pro-Iranian hacktivists are likely, and other cyber attacks against U.S. government networks are also possible. DHS says it's possible that Iran could also issue a religious ruling calling for retaliatory violence against targets within the United States. And the bulletin also warns the conflict could motivate violent extremists and hate crime perpetrators who are already in the United States to act out. DHS says for the last 5 years, U.S. law enforcement has disrupted multiple potentially lethal Iranian-backed plots within the United States and warns that Iran has long-standing commitments to target U.S. government officials. Now, the fact is, we have not heard of any kind of attack to the homeland authorized by Iran yet. But the bulletin does give some resources for you to stay safe. Of course, law enforcement always says if you see something, say something. Make sure you report anything unusual to your local authorities. This bulletin also provides cybersecurity best practices for securing your networks against any kind of cyber attack. Again, if you want to read either of these notices, I'm going to email both of them out to you tonight in my Facts HQ email, so make sure you sign yourself up.